Hi, I'm Zoe, a swing dancing goth and blogger at unpopcultures.com. Today I'm going to show you how to create this vintage updo, and I'll show you how I tie the scarf to create this cute little look. So I wear this for swing dancing, for Lindy Hop dancing, for blues dancing. I think it's a great way to create a really quick look. It takes about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, amazing. And it's great if you're going to a dance after work and you just want to add a bit of vintage flavour to your look, or bit of colour and pattern to your look as well. It's also really helpful. I wear it in the summer when I'm out walking, when I'm on holiday, because it protects your head from the heat. If you've got colour treated hair as well, it'll also protect that. So multiple benefits of this hairstyle. Stay tuned, I'll show you how I achieve it and some top tips along the way. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is put our hair up, and we want to create a nice shape that the scarf is going to go over. So to do this, I have as you can see, very long hair. So I will put mine up in quite a high ponytail. If your hair won't go up in a high ponytail, no worries. So just try and create quite a smooth shape with it. Or if you have a bob, it can be nice to keep the little ends sticking out underneath the scarf. But if you've got hair, I guess, longer than around shoulder length, you're going to want to put it up in a ponytail. Doesn't really matter what this looks like, because we're not going to see it. It's more just that we want to create a nice shape. Again, yeah, as you can see, pretty messy, don't really care. And then instead of, on the last loop through, I'm going to keep, instead of pulling all the hair through, I'm going to leave it in a little bouncy loop like that. And again, I think this just creates a nice bit of volume, and the scarf will sit over that, and it's quite sweet. Again, if your hair doesn't do this, doesn't matter. I think it'll still look nice. What I do as well, again, because it's really long, I take the ends, just secure them underneath the ponytail, like so. Top tip here before we move on is I like to use a little hairpin, and I will go in at the back of my neck, and just, I have quite a lot of short little hairs that don't quite reach all the way up there, so I'll just sort of gather those together as much as I can, like so, and I'll just secure that with a pin. There you go. No one's going to see it, but sometimes I'll get hair sticking out below the scarf that I don't really want, so it just helps prevent that. So step 2 is to put the scarf on. Yay, the fun part. Most of the scarves that I use are bandana sort of size scarves, and it's important to note that they're square as well for this. I get them from, these guys are actually from Sea Salt, so these are sort of modern scarves, but also the most fun is to pick up these scarves in vintage shops, because they're usually really cheap as well. They're in those, you know, those bins, and you have to give it a good rummage, which I actually really like doing. And you can pick up this as a great, like a really 70s one. Love the colours in this. And even like if you don't really want to go to vintage shops, this is from Cath Kidston even. It's a handkerchief, I think, but yeah, you can use it for this look. So I'm going to use this fun racy one today. I got this in a vintage shop in Valencia in Spain. The first thing you want to do is take your square scarf, get a corner, one of the corners, and fold it down into a triangle like that. So we're going to flip our head upside down as if we're in a shampoo advert, and we're going to lay the straight edge along the nape of our neck, like, just make sure you can see me, like so. You can sort of feel the scarf in the back of your head, there. So I've laid the scarf along the back of my head. I'm then going to use my fingers and grab these two these two corners, and use them to pull up towards the front of my head. And the sides of the scarf will then touch the side of my face, like so. Just tuck that in. And then get the spare corner should be hanging very attractively over the front of our face. Brilliant. Now we'll take the spare corner, pull it back, in between our two little ear guys, like so. Hold that in place with our finger, grab our ears and tie another knot, trapping this guy back. With the one we've just secured, I just tend to roll it down like so and actually tuck it in under the knot there. Now you can do what you want with these little ear guys, you can tuck them in as well. I actually quite like them as little fun parts of the look, so I keep it like so. Great, scarf on our head, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, great. Step 3 is we're going to secure this in place and make sure it doesn't move. So in the past I used to use hairpins like this and try and hide the fact that I was securing a scarf to my head, which now I can't be bothered anymore, and I like to use these hair grips in different colours. So I'm actually, and I quite like using them in contrasting colours to the scarf, so I'm the opposite of hiding it, I'm actually using it as a feature of the look. I tend to use 2 at the front, around, I guess, just above the temples, and I use these, quite a large one at the front, again, kind of stylistic but also practical. Like so, just to trap your hair and the scarf in one go. And then the placement at the back, so I'm going to use these 2 green guys, again, right at the nape of the neck, I go in diagonal and overlap them, just for a bit of extra security. The next step is we're going to just style the front a bit. We're going to soften it a bit by creating a little bump with our hair. And I do this this is my smoothing brush that I used to put my hair up earlier. I just use the tip of it, which is quite pointy, and I just go in gently underneath the hair at the front. We're going to aim for about this much of the hair to create a bump. And I'm going in at the root, and all I'm doing is gently pulling up, and that just loosens some of the hair from my ponytail. Okay, I'm going in this side. Usually I do 2 on one side, and you can see in the middle it's kind of flat, so 2 on each side, 1 in the middle, and I'm just really gently pulling up. To do this you can also use, for example, the back of a makeup brush to do it. Top tip here, do not use a fork. I tried that one time and it was not good, so do not do that. But yeah, just pulling up really gently. And then we can just get the brush, and I just comb up through it using the brush, and then use the smooth end just to tuck under. There we go. But I just find that softens the look a lot. So this is the finished look. I'm going to go out dancing now, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe. I've filmed a few more little tutorials showing you how I do various other vintage hairstyles that I have. Also some makeup, and I've got some goth stuff planned as well. That's going to be really fun and different, so stay tuned for that. If you've got any questions or comments, please write them in the section below, and I will see you soon. Thanks, bye.